So it rained last night for the first time in forever. I just needed to grab this from the car. Yeah, if you guys are following the vlog so far, today should be the day that I talk about my internship with Illmind. One problem with that. Some footage that I filmed over the course of, how many days was I with him? Tuesday to Saturday, that's how many days. I was with him for 5 days. A lot of that footage, especially the audio, I can't put in my vlog. So I decided to do today is grab my tripod, set it up in front of my computer, and I'll just do a short little story time of my experience with a Grammy nominated, a Dove award winning producer like Illmind. Yeah, so just let me get all of this set up. We'll be sitting together like that, something like that. All right. I think I'm just about ready. So now let's start. I got my notes with me so I don't blabber off, because I am going to be like summarizing 5 days of something that I did with you guys, and I never do that with this vlog. Alright, so note to self 58. This is my internship with Illmind. And I thought that a good way to go ahead and like talk about what I learned or show you guys what I did is to answer a few questions that a lot of my friends and family had for me about this internship. So some of the common questions I get from family and friends is, well, who's Illmind? Illmind is a Grammy nominated, a Dove award winning record producer. He's worked with J. Cole with the track Love Yourz. He's worked with guys like 50 Cent, Pusha T, KRS-One. He did You and the Six with Drake. And he did a lot of work on the album Uncomfortable with Andy Mineo. And then people usually respond with, well, how much were you paid? And come on, dude. All I do is make YouTube videos. Why would I get paid for doing this? So of course after that they said, well, did you meet anyone famous? Well, I did meet Cardiac, another record producer, and Phonics. Have you heard the new Bryson Tiller track? Yeah, Phonics produced that. And I think that's all I can say about that. So what was your internship for? Like, what were you doing? Well, I got to be a fly on the wall. I was able to film everything that happened. They asked me to film anything that was interesting. So I did. I had 5 days worth of footage back there in my computer. And the videos behind me are the promos that I shot for them. On this side, Illmind's promo, really focusing on his time at Low End Theory. And this is for the Hittaz, which is a group handpicked by Illmind that includes Nick Pacoli. So how did you get your internship? Is another question that some of these guys would ask. Maybe 3 things. Nick Pacoli. The second thing was Nick Pacoli, and the third thing was Nick Pacoli. Nick Pacoli helped me get this internship. So if you guys watch this vlog, you already know who Nick is. He is the producer for my cousin Neiman, and basically Nick is also a producer for the Roseville Music Group, which is Illmind's company. I'm not too shy to say that Nick really pulled strings for me to get in there. So a question that a lot of people ask too is, especially with my friends that know who Illmind is, but well, they ask like, what was it like? And this is when story time really gets to start. So my first day, I was so nervous. I pull up to the studio about 15 minutes early. I sit in my car. I'm just gonna double check everything I have. Oh, I could read a little bit of scripture before I start today. That's a good idea. Still nervous, but excited. Nervous nonetheless. But now it's time for me to get out. How you doing, man? Hey, I seen you. Great stories. If you guys ever get to meet him, ask him about how he started working in this industry, how he clicked up with Illmind. Then meeting Hooch, they really calmed the nerves for me till I met Illmind. So I walk into the studio where this guy's creating beats, and he's so intense. He's not speaking. He's bobbing back and forth, really getting into the music. He works from track to track to track. And he was doing this for hours. So of course I did my thing. I just filmed whatever I could and just tried not to get in the way. Then finally Nick came through. Really comfortable having Nick get there. But still really nervous because there's these other producers that came through. I didn't know who they were. And there were these songwriters that were there. And then they played this game. It was so interesting that they basically got the aux cord and they passed it around. Okay, I'm stepping away for just a second, but let me get this light on. Yeah, I guess what's happening is they're passing on the aux. And Nick, Bigg, and Jedi-Jordan will be pressing play on some of the stuff that they got going on. I'd be so nervous if I were them. It's kind of dope. That's really something to remember. It was crazy. The next day is what they really signed me on for, was to document Illmind at Low End Theory. And Low End Theory is basically like an experimental hip-hop club. It's at the airlines in LA, and when we got there, it was Illmind headlining along with Gas Lamp Killer. This is where the pressure was really on. It was scary just to like get on stage. Although I'm not performing, I had to get up behind Illmind, make sure I got the shots. Make sure I ran down into the crowd, got shots in the crowd. Made sure I got the interactions with Illmind and the fans that are listening to the music. Make sure I got shots of Illmind interacting with Gas Lamp Killer and the other guys that were spinning that night. It should have been really nerve-wracking, but it wasn't. I just felt like I got into a zone. That sounds so weird to say. But yeah, I mean, I feel like just that night just flashed before my eyes. I can't even really remember everything that happened. But what I do remember clearly was over dinner, and this is when I really got comfortable with them. I started asking them questions, started being more of myself, asking them what motivates them to do this, what got them started into doing music or producing, to the point to where I volunteered to bring some Filipino desserts the next day, which was turon. I come bearing gifts, dude. That Filipino dessert I brought up. Yo! Special delivery, kuya! Turon, bro! Hey, man. Turon, the best spot I know of. The best spot I know of. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know. And it was funny because Illmind, Nick, and myself were determined to get some of these guys, some of these white guys, some of these guys that weren't Pinoy, to try Turon. Yes, I got Jordan to try it. We got Jordan to Turon. Woo! You're not just starving, right? You're not just saying that.
No, dude.
And I feel like it was an accomplishment because we got Jordan to like it and we got Kid to like it. And I feel like right now I need to interject with why Illmind was really there. Why he was in town from the East Coast and in LA. He was there because of the Hittaz. And the Hittaz is a group handpicked by Illmind, including Nick, Jedi-Jordan, and Bigg. So I got to spend time with these guys, seeing them collaborate and create so effortlessly. Man, it was so inspiring. I was just trying to capture every moment. Seeing Illmind react to some of the things that they were making, seeing them work together. And then this crew comes in, the best ever crew. These guys, give them a listen. I really respect them a lot. Not only are they good at rapping, but they're people that are really going for it. They left everything they had in the East Coast and moved down to LA to follow their dreams. It's finally getting comfortable. We're finally like really all meshing together, seeing everyone create, seeing everyone put in work. Then the last day was a tough one. We're in Escala. Some of the footage is back here. And this was to showcase the Hittaz. And it was amazing. It was amazing having my boys there, Neiman, Daniel, Christian, my brothers from the Do Right Collective, Wes, Wave Group. These guys came through for us to support both Nick and myself. But I couldn't help but feel sad after it ended that Saturday night. Because when you've been a part of something or been able to experience something being built up, something being created, and right before you feel like it's going to pop off and get somewhere, you have to dismantle it. And everyone had to go back to their normal lives. I feel like this is what taught me the most, was that, not heartache, but it was just a sobering moment of like, just real life now. And what happens is it leaves you hungry. It leaves you wanting to learn more. It leaves you wanting to get better. And so that if Illmind, if Atlas, if any of you guys at Roseville Music see this, I just want to say thank you. Because what you guys gave me was more than whatever you guys could have paid me to do this. It was the experience of seeing people at the top of their game, creating, collaborating with others, and just really wanting to see everyone around you get better. So for you guys watching right now, I hope that there's something that you can learn from this, because if you love what you do, stay committed to it. Have integrity. Give time to it. Keep building up. Don't ever be too proud. Don't think that you're ever the best, because there's always someone better. There's always someone more qualified. And I'll be the first one to admit that. But I was given the opportunity for... There's like 3,000 views on this video. And there's like 2,000 views on that. There's 5,000 people possibly that watch some work that I've done. Just these little 1-minute clips that I did for Illmind. And I have to be honest, it's opened up so many doors for me. And right now in my life, just from this internship, I've been able to collaborate with other creatives. I've been able to start putting in work, making videos, not just for myself like this, but to do promotional videos for other companies and other creatives as well. So I mean, keep doing your thing, give it your best, and of course I won't forget, for the believers out there, for those of us that are Christians, right? We don't even hold on to this success, right? All the glory goes back to God. Everything good, everything bad that turned good, all stems and starts and originates from the cross, what Jesus Christ did for us. So with that, I didn't mean to be preachy to any of you guys watching this, but hey, that's what I'm about. And I'm going to give my best. I'm always going to give my best, but something that I just want to put out there is I will not, and I will try my best not to compromise my faith, not to compromise my first love, which is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys on the next episode.
Though I've grown a lot, it's still Dre Day. Though I've grown a lot, can't keep my home a lot. It's when I freak with the spots that I'm known to rock. You hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Dre fell off. How, brother, my last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say raps change. They wanna know how I feel. If you ain't up on things, got to praise the name. I'm ahead of my game still. Proving my new still fuck with the beast. Still not loving police. Still rock my candy when it comes to the